Dyer's pick.
Well, so I mean, right, they just
Radiant's
repeated the one
pick.
from last time, although Powerful Wizards is on the first pick this time.
Radiant's
No,
pick.
they didn't. Razor had first pick.
No, I know. That's why they repeated.
Oh. Okay, well, so...
Look back. Like this guy.
Oh, I've heard about this guy last night, actually.
Yeah.
So I think he has, like, 300
10
wins
seconds
out
to
of, like,
10 seconds to
450
go.
games. His clockwork is what I was told. But this
5
may be, like,
seconds.
approaching Pecos Bill Tall Tale territory.
Reserve time.
I mean, it's a really fun, high-skill hero. Like there's some heroes that I would get bored of playing 450 games with. Clockwork, nah. He's just awesome. Shadow Shaman
Dyer's
Razor.
pick.
This is some death ball shit right here, bro.
Dyer's ban. Radiant's
I love
ban.
Shadow Shaman, like, so much.
Ten seconds to go.
Yeah, and so Mirana, also
5
good hero.
seconds.
Going to be interesting. I think we're going to see a support Mirana, probably
Reserve time.
roaming focused, to go on the Dire side. Clockwork, good on the Dire offlane. Dire offlane, the harder of the two offlanes. Clockwork doesn't lose much from being on the Dire side, as opposed to some other heroes like, oh god,
Radiant's ban.
Tide, for example, has a much easier time being able to do the pulls from the hard camp. He also gets a good advantage from doing stacking with Ancients and an Anchor Smash. But yeah, quickly we see a Brew ban out, Tide ban out,
10
Ancient
seconds
Apparition
to
ban
go.
out. The Brew and Tide,
5
I mean,
seconds.
go ahead.
Radiant's pick.
Right, that was a good, well-played Tide, definitely. Brew's definitely like a potential deathball hero, and he's definitely one who doesn't go well into the late game. So if you're trying to make your moves early on, that's a good way to go.
Ten seconds to go.
I don't like Mirana as a
5
hard
seconds.
carry hero, like a one position. I don't think it works well. Like, it can, but there's so many other heroes I'd
Dyer's
rather
pick.
have that I just don't understand why you'd pick it. As a, okay, so Viper
Radiant's
could
pick.
be the safe lane, could be the mid lane. Viper versus Razor. Like, I've seen this matchup. I don't feel like I have a good handle on it, though. Who do you think wins?
I think that Razor has
Sure.
last game, I thought it was
10 seconds to go. Dyer's pick. Radiant's ban.
nothing.
Right. He gets by, definitely. Like, waveform, and
Dyer's
morph
ban.
strength or whatever it is, gives him the survivability to just, like, be in the fight and doing some stuff.
Yeah, and
Which is, right, which is a lot more than a lot of hard carries can do at that point.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds. Reserve time.
Oh yeah, I remember that. So I mean, I'm of the opinion if you're going to Shadow Shaman,
Radiant's
you
pick.
should be death balling. If you're going to death ball, you need to be all in, balls deep, death ball. And Bristleback and Morphling aren't those heroes. Morphling he doesn't. No, he wants to go legging. Like, I don't even know why I hesitated on that. And so I
Dyer's
see like
pick.
this weird dichotomy on their lineup right now. You've got heroes like Shadow Shaman and Jakiro that want to push towers, want to break base pretty quickly. And then you've got heroes like Morphling and Bristleback that's not so much their
Bristleback
playstyle.
can bake brace kind of early.
I mean, he's good for sustain. Like, if you're going to be in a 1 minute long team fight, yes, please give me two. But
by the way, I love Lab has my favorite two supports in the game: Jakiro and Shadow Shaman, baby. I love these two supports.
Shadow or your Jakiro more than anybody else I know.
I love Jakiro. I think Jakiro is one of the most underused supports. That guy can push towers. He has an incredibly long initiation range at level 1. Like, I don't know.
Everybody get set.
They need cosmetics for this guy is all I'm saying. All right, so let's announce the teams real quick. We got the Super Dark Weird Courier, and then Bear Mauling is going to be on the Morphling instead of the mid roll. Looks like he's going to be in the... Oh, no, they're going to put him mid. Never mind. We got LPNF on the Jakiro. We got Wing on the Shadow Shaman. We've got Gaiad on the Razor. And we've got Acinator on, who was also on my team last season, on the Bristleback off lane. We see 4 going bottom. I wonder which one of these guys is going to go mid. I don't know. Anyways. Then on the Dire, we have Moonlight Park Ranger playing that Centaur again. We've got Zinti, who was previously the Dazzled, now on the Abaddon. We've got Dr. Maximus yet again playing the extremely exciting and high skill cap Viper. We've got Chuck Thunder playing the Marana. And finally, we've got RHY playing that sick, nasty Clockwork.
Alright, so we see the Razor headed mid. It's not surprising at all. Morphling can go mid, but Razor in a safe lane, tri lane doesn't make a ton of sense. Razor in a off lane, tri lane, doing the aggressive thing can work pretty well. But no real surprises here is what I'm trying to get at.
Nope, no real surprises. I would assume this is not the Clockwork mid, although he does have the new Clockwork set, by the way. I'm just going to look at this for a while.
This is definitely a good time to do a cosmetics check.
New Clockwork set, looking pretty badass. If I don't say so myself. Who else? Any cosmetics on Centaur? The axe, I think, is a cosmetic, but pretty light on the cosmetics.
Gaiad on the Razor has the cool helm, but that's about it. I gotta say, like, both of these teams, a little lackluster on the cosmetics front.
I like the Morphling cosmetics.
They're fine. They're fine, but they're nothing special.
All right, carry on.
Shadow Shaman. Dude, there's so many cosmetics for this guy. Come on, my friend. 0 Shadow Shaman cosmetics. Priorities. Alright, and there's the horn. It's going to be...
The game is on.
Oh, he's cogging the creeps mid. That's what he's doing. I assume, right? Or are they actually running him mid?
High hopes for this one.
A dual lane, tri lane would be interesting. I don't know if it's good.
No, it is going to be RHY mid on the Clockwork. This is the guy with the insane Clockwork skills, so we'll see how it pays off. We see an immediate rotation in. Oh, they hit the arrow. This could be really bad if he gets the cogs.
He's going to get the cogs.
And there he gets the cogs. I didn't know if he's going to go battery assault first, but no, Gaiad's going to go down here. Immediately dead.
That's not the start you want as a Razor.
First blood.
I mean, it's not the start you want for any hero, but like Razor especially, I feel like doesn't play well from behind.
No, I agree. I agree with you.
Like, he's fine on par. If he gets behind, though, it's a problem.
Yep, although, you know, they're going to have a really easy time with this Morphling bottom. I know that, and you know, the nice thing is these supports, they can just try, oh, they get a hold. Are they going to be able to get Queen or Park Ranger here? I don't think so. Oh, the stun when he waveforms in. Yeah, he's going to get away. Keep farming. Top lane, how's top lane going? We got Acinator up here, kind of whacking away. Not doing a whole lot. Maximus could start harassing him down a little bit, I think. Mid lane, looks like they're going again on Gaiad. Are they going to get him? They hit the arrow again. This is just unfortunate. They did get a static link on Chuck Thunder, so. Doesn't go down, but almost goes down. That was scary.
I mean, he's really hurt. He has 2 tangos left, and he's at 100 or almost 200 HP after the end of this tango.
Envision for Chuck Thunder. This could spell disaster. Looks like he's going to go for Acinator here.
Yep.
A little hard with the Abaddon because there's not really any follow-up damage. He didn't skill anything yet.
But they've got the Viper. The Viper, like, if they get a good stun off,
well, here
the
comes
Viper's
the arrow.
going to do enough work.
Here comes the arrow. Maybe.
Yes.
Yep.
The arrow does hit. Quill sprays. A few more quill sprays. And he goes down. What a hero. Two down.
Oh, pardon my quills. Yeah.
He might. Oh, I was going to say, if Chuck Thunder doesn't kill him pretty
Not
quickly.
that good, but, I mean, I don't want to say Bristleback is winning the lane now, but he's not losing the lane.
I think he's winning the lane. That's like a ton of gold influx.
I mean, he's doing better than an off lane can hope for usually, but that's still not winning the lane.
That's true. That's true.
Like, winning the lane is like Viper just has to go jungle now.
And that, I mean, that's the thing with Bristleback. You better kill him fast, because if he gets four or five quill stacks on you, you're just dead. And if he can get some items up, if he can get like a mana boots or something like that, that'll be really good for him. Spam out that quill spray. Mid lane, it looks like they're going to go for another arrow here. He's going to hit it. Oh, just misses. So Gaia dodges a bullet there, quite literally. Miss Mirana is just trying to shut him down mid, and she's succeeding, honestly. Although I disagree with this completely. And Singh talked about this on his stream. Don't max arrow. Get one in arrow and then max Starstorm. Oh, leave the birdie, man.
I mean, so one, I want to point out, I was right. This is a roaming Mirana support.
You were correct.
Called it. Not any of that one position bullshit.
That's true. If Chuan can do it, why not a random pub player?
I mean, nah. I'm not hating on that. I don't think that's a good way to try to make the hero work. And then the other part is this Viper's so screwed. Or the Razor, not the Viper.
Yeah. He's got almost nothing right now.
Like, he's got a Wraith Band and boots. I mean, it's only 4 minutes in, but this Clockwork is just going to keep running Ram Shot over him.
Well, in the second Clockwork gets a hook, which is going to be right about, I don't know, like now.
Yeah.
It's
No, I mean, somehow Gaia actually is level 5, in fairness.
This is interesting. Have you ever seen a Clockwork max Rocket Flare over Battery Assault?
Yes, actually. So this is a build I used to do back in the day. When I wanted to use Clockwork's Rocket mostly for lane control and off-laning, because it used to be, at least at like the shitty pub level that I'm at, you would get your CS with Rocket Flare and just be standing close enough that you could be in experience range.
Yeah, and now the scary thing is, like, the Razor's got to stay way back because, you know, he cannot get... Although, Clockwork's really low on mana, and this is the thing, is you need to know your heroes.
He's got 3 more Rocket flares right now.
No, but if he hook shots in, he's not going to be able to do his combo. He'll be able to hit maybe battery
sure.
assault, but
that's fine. He's not trying to do that right now.
uh-oh, here they go on a Park Ranger, immediately stunned. Oh, the ice path, not enough.
And so Clockwork just picked up his bottle. He's picked up again, probably. So he's almost back at full mana. And now he has a regen. So, I'm not saying Gaiad's screwed, but Gaiad's not good.
I'm going to say he's screwed.
He's actually backing out. He's going home now. He has to go home. It's amazing.
Yeah. 2 people in the jungle here trying to shut down the supports for Laguna Beach. Blah, blah, blah. And I think they're going to be quite successful. Shutting down this pull-through is going to be kind of nice for them. LP needs to get out of there. Arrow hits, he's dead.
Radiant's mid tower could use a hand. No crowd shall cheer you.
That's unfortunate too, because they had 4 bottom Acenator rotates in here now. So, and Chuck Thunder's going to go in, no problem. Phase boots, easy. I wonder if they're going to rotate their lanes now. What do you think? Laguna Beach is going to rotate their lanes. Oh
Shadow
crap! I'm
Shamans.
sorry, everyone. I messed up again. Fixed.
What?
I put the emblem over the mini map again.
Oh, okay. So Shadow Shaman just hit level 3. I feel like the strategy that I thought Laguna Beach was trying to go for is not working at all for them right now, and they need to adjust in some way. But what can they actually try to accomplish right now?
Well, I think their mistake was that they got nothing out of the mid lane because they kept getting hit by arrows, and then their safe laner is just not as far ahead as he needs to be right now. He's doing okay, but his CS is not that great. So I think what they need to do is try to get their level 6s up on people. Do they have a 6 on Razor? They do. But they need 6s on their supports. They really need those Shadow Shaman awards, and he's only level 3.
But that's an 11-minute thing if he doesn't die again and actually gets to stay in lane a decent amount.
Yeah, I think actually that should be the number 1 priority of Laguna Beach right now. They need wards.
I think that would let them make a lot of progress really easily, but it's going to be a slog, and Wing is scaring the crap out of me with his positioning.
Yeah, this ward right here is doing a lot of work. Oh, and the hook in by RHY, and LPNF is in a lot of trouble. He gets by the arrow, too. And actually, Gaiad might die here as well. Does he have a Blink Dagger yet? No, he does not. If there was a Blink Dagger on the Centaur, that was going to be a double kill. Viper gets Bristleback. Oh, man, this is disastrous.
Oh, wow, do something about that bottom tower. By Wing. May still die. Oh,
nope.
I mean,
too many
good idea. Not going to work out, but good idea by Wing there.
And I think LAB needs to slow down a little bit and relax. They're trying to go in and fight these fights, and it's costing them in kills and deaths and deaths. All these stacks are going to powerful wizards.
Radiant's mid tower's coming apart.
Yeah, this is a tough spot to be in. We've all been in this spot before.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, the hardest thing as a captain is to try to figure out what to do, what to tell your team. I mean, your team knows you're losing, and that's the most difficult part of being an RD2L captain, is like managing teams. Like, the team knows you're losing. Everyone knows that you're in trouble. What do you do to rally your troops?
Morale is so difficult and important, especially in teams like this where you don't have a strong basis together.
Yeah. I mean, I think that they're a little behind on items, obviously. If we take a quick look at gold, you can see that it's about 5,000 for powerful wizards. I think that, like I said before, they need these supports to get their big ultimates up, because once they can do that, they can try to take some team fights. And if they can get just a few team fights just to get a little bit back into the game, I think we'll be okay.
See, and so I think they want to avoid the team fights. I think they want the map control. Because having this Clockwork just be able to move around the map freely is a big part of what's doing.
Oh no, and LPNF actually tries to help and just feeds.
And so, like, seeing the Shadow Shaman go down like that not that big of a deal. Watching
Going
the
for
hero,
broke.
who's a
How
tanky
about
support,
Oh
just
no.
melt though. And
And
yeah,
Viper
I
gets the
watched
bristleback
that
as
it
well.
happened, but I wanted to talk.
Invisibility.
I like
What
the sound of my
happened?
own voice. I'm assuming you're talking about the bristleback, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Viper does work. Viper does work.
Well. So now it's looking kind of difficult for Laguna Beaches to come back. They don't have that big wombo combo they had last time, and their supports are so underleveled that
Guess what's
pretty
happening
hard.
to Dyer's
Still level
bottom
3s on these
tower?
supports. Actually, if we take
Radiant's
a look at
top
levels,
tower's
damn,
taking
I'm getting
hits.
good these hotkeys. Both the supports for Laguna Beaches are level 3. The lowest support for Powerful Wizards is level 7. That
That's
tells the
brutal.
story. And Clockwork is just going to keep hooking every time he gets an opening. He's just going to blast in and keep killing. If they can keep killing Gaia, this game is going to be almost impossible to win.
Vanish.
The Mirana ultimate is used. Not on awards, so it looks like they don't know. And actually, if he hooks in here and gets the supports, he could probably just kill both of them. Looks like nothing's going to happen with this. Centaur Warrunner actually reveals the Mirana ultimate, so... Bear Mauling trying to pull his team back into this game.
The Dyer might want to
Going
mine
a
the top
Lincoln
tower.
Spirit, looks like. Deep rotations from Laguna Beaches here. Ping on the
top
mid, and they're just
tower,
trying to make something
you know
happen here,
the
but they're going to
drill.
run right into Maximus. This actually could be really good if they can get the kill here, but the wards are going to spot them out. They know. Here comes the Viper ultimate. Oh, he hits him with the arrow before he can get the ice bath off. That's huge. Do they have wards? They do not have wards. They do get the shackle on Zimty, but it doesn't matter. Ace is going to die as well. That's 2 dead. Going to be 3 dead. And a dominating for the Centaur.
Yeah.
The Dyer
So-
best do something about that bottom tower.
Laguna Beaches might have a better shot
Radiant's
in the
mid
really
tower's
late
getting
game if
banged
they can
up.
make it that far, because Morphling's a really good late game carry, and nobody on the Powerful
Radiant's
Wizard
mid tower
side
could use a
is
hand.
amazing
Guess what's
late game. Like
happening to
Mirana
Dyer?
can be really
Radiant's mid
strong,
tower's
Viper can
getting the wood
be
full.
strong up to a certain point, Centaur can be strong, but Morphling's just like really
No
strong.
breaking through the Dyer
Same deal with
structures for
Razor.
now.
But they
He got a strike bump out there. Might save him. Oh no, the Clockwork's coming in. This is going to be, I assume, the death of Bear Mauling if he can hit this hook shot, which he should be able to.
Dyer's
got
bottom tower's
he's
been
got enough
disowned.
that he might be able to get out just fine.
No, he's dead.
I'm willing to take a bet on it.
All right. Oh,
look at that.
right.
Huh. So yeah,
Let's forget that happened.
if Laguna Beaches can drag this game out another 30 minutes where they're behind but not that behind, they can turn it around, I think. But that's 30 minutes where they have to like have a strong will and grit their
Radiant's
teeth,
bottom tower
understand
ain't a
that they're
pretty
going to
sight
get dicked
right now.
around a little bit and
They
hope
need-
they come out on top.
They need these levels so badly.
Trouble brewing at Radiant's
Oh, this is going to be
bottom tower.
terrible. The ice path is going to go out on RHY. Are they going to be able to get... Did he go too hard here? No, he didn't. There's the Mirana ultimate. They can just do that and run away. The ping comes out on top
Radiant's
tower.
top
Looks like they're going to be able to
tower's
take this down pretty quickly. And actually, right now, and this is the problem, when you're
The
behind like this
Radiant
and you're
lost
afraid
the
to go
top
out,
tower.
nothing getting gained from both of these lanes. All these people getting no experience, no gold, no anything.
Radiant's top tower's hurting.
So it looks like to me in this game that the issue that Laguna Beaches had is that they really got shut down in their lanes quite hard. I mean, Gaiad died twice, I think, to the Mirana
Yeah,
arrows.
and then had to leave lane one or two other times.
Yeah, it just when that
Radiant's
type of
top
things
tower's
happen,
taking hits. The
Very
Radiant got
difficult.
one
On the
last
hook shot
top
in on
tower.
Asinator, there's the ultimate in from the
Dyer's bottom
Centaur. They're
towers
going to be able
get
to blow him up
somebody's
real
cooking.
fast. Gaia
How
actually
about
gets hit
that?
by the Maximus ultimate. There's the Shackle and Zimti, but when you have to shackle support, you know it's
That's
not
4
good.
in a row. Guess
He
what's
melts
happening
immediately.
at Dyer's bottom tower?
Ultimate triggered on the Abaddon, but it doesn't matter. 3 dead. Looks like Bear Mulligan is just going to keep farming that bottom lane. So 3 for none.
Radiant's
3
top
for the
tower's
free
in
farm on
bad
your
shape.
Morphling.
That's just rough.
Yeah.
The Dire best do something about that bottom tower. Radiant's top tower's in bad shape.
They're gonna get the
Radiant
fortification here.
structures
They
must have been
this is it,
fortified.
man. If they don't get the fight here, but they have it's 16 minutes in, and they have level 4 on their Shadow Shaman
One
and on
last
their
top tower for
their
the
other
Radiant.
support on LPNF. So it's
5 in a
just
row.
not looking good. Not enough damage coming out from the Razor. He doesn't really have any damage items yet. He does have a mechanism though. Are they gonna be able to get Zimti here? Bear Mauling is morphing. Mech, save him! Save him! Mechanism!
The
Mechanism!
first flying at Radiant's top rags.
Nope, Bear Mauling is going to survive. But the hook shot in,
6
just
in a
the
row.
spite hook shot from RHY that gets the kill. Well, this might be where you consider the game
Radiant's
lost.
top rags ain't gonna last long.
Getting those stacks up by Asinator, but immediately just blown up
7 in a row.
so fast. Move like Part Ranger might have died there if he gotten one more quill stack on him, but
The Radiant's top rags.
Bear
didn't
Mauling
make it.
tries to run in, not enough.
Radiant's
There's
mid
only one
tower's
Rax
getting
down,
banged up.
but it is 15 to or 5 to 21. Excuse me.
At 17 minutes, I mean, this is where I'd love to be able to have a Bruno Statsman or K-Poptosis with his delightful... They both have such charming accents, by the way. But I'd love to have them be able to pump me out a stat for number of games turned around after losing a Rax before the 20-minute mark. I'm guessing it's a really tiny fraction. I'm guessing it's a really, really tiny fraction.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, Laguna Beaches doesn't even have a great lineup to counter the stronger creeps. Like, their only option is just to straight up man fight it. It's not like they can slide a fist once and then wipe out the whole wave or anything.
Yeah. Well, 18-minute ags on the clockwork means
Radiant's
pain
bottom
drain.
towers seem better
I
days.
mean, it's good, don't get me wrong.
He goes in. Clockwork hooks into 2
Yeah.
here. This might have been a mistake.
There goes Radiant's
but he has an
bottom
egg
tower.
scepter. He can just hook out again.
Even if he
Um,
dies here, it's not that big of a deal, frankly.
Well, he's gonna die.
Yep. So he gave up 900 gold to the Morphling. That's really good for the Morphling, but I think it's too little too late.
Yep. It's gonna be his Lincolns, which is good.
Trouble brewing at
But yeah,
Radiant's
bottom
bottom
tower's
tower.
gonna go down. They pipe for some reason. I don't really think that was necessary. Yep, bottom tower's gonna go down.
Radiant's
no question.
bottom towers seen better days.
Bear Mauling morphing
Radiant's
as fast as he
bottom
can, but he has to be
tower's
careful.
done
If he
for.
morphs too low, he's gonna get hit by a rocket.
Can't do nothing about Dyer's structures right now. Dyer's mid tower could use a
Blink,
little help.
stun.
6 in a row.
Ouch.
The hoofbeats of your heart beat no
LPNF trying to hold off bottom lane. 1v4 is Jakiro. 1v3, I guess, but that's still just not a fight you want to take. Oh, the
Dyer's
arrow hits
top
Asinator on
tower's
the
getting
teleport.
beat
That's
down.
unfortunate. It's going to be a lot of damage from the Viper Strike. He's just going to melt
6 in a
immediately.
row.
And that's with him
Radiant's
taking
bottom
all of
tower
the
ain't a
damage
pretty
from the
sight
back
right
with
now.
level
Dyer might
4
want to
of
mind their
Bristleback.
top tower.
Bristleback making things easy for the casters, however.
Dyer's
Having
top tower,
the ability
you
that
know the
the
drill.
same name as his actually be his ability. Unlike our favorite heroes, Shadow Demon and Disruptor.
Disruptor disrupts, obviously.
Of course, I mean,
And Shadow Demon shadows.
yeah. If they could change it to like Shadow Prison
Yeah.
and then like turn
Radiant's
Blitz
mid
into
tower's
Disrupt
coming
or
apart.
something, that'd make my life
Radiant's
a lot
mid tower's
easier.
in trouble.
I fully agree.
You
So
hear
that's
that,
gonna be-
Valve? You're on notice.
You're
Make
on
Shadow
notice.
Prison happen, or I'll sound like an idiot on a regular basis.
All right, that's going to be all the outer towers down. 6 to 23. I haven't even looked at the graphs in a while because it scares me. 25k and 15k. A lot and a lot. Insurmountable? Well, maybe. Arrow hits Labwing on the back. That's unfortunate. Oh, good Ice Path does trap out too, and a good Macropyre as well. And finally, we got the Shadow Shaman wards. He does hit level 6 this game. Moonlight Part Ranger is a little bit deep in here, but they haven't.
That's 4 in a row.
A lot of damage stolen, though. Are they going to get him? They do get him down. That's actually kind of nice. Zimty, Ultimate Dust Trigger. Oh, there comes the big hook shot. Is able to take one down. Bear Mauling going to go down very quickly as well. Strength Morph is not going to be enough. That's 4 dead.
I don't quite understand what happened there. He had a full magic stick, and I thought he could waveform out, but he didn't.
And another hook shot just for fun. LPNF in a lot of trouble here. He's trying to, the arrow hits him as well. The shackle, and he immediately just runs away. He's like, nope, never mind. This is going to be the other set of racks down. And the GG is called by LPNF. So that's going to be it, guys. A split decision, 1-1.
It's done. Radiant's bottom racks.
Laguna Beach is able to take game number 1 with some pretty solid team fights, but game number 2 just gets out of hand. Powerful Wizard's able to kind of roll around with their heroes. That support Mirana actually did a wonderful job mid in shutting down the Razor. And yeah, that's what happens.
So I assume that's it for us for tonight?
That's going to be it. Thanks for watching, everyone. The videos will be up on youtube.com/HaveNoPity. I'll try to get them up tonight. And yeah, if you like what we do, I try to cast every week with Xylem and sometimes LPNF, depends. So whoever I can get. And we really appreciate you guys watching. Follow my Twitch feed if you'd like. That's a good way to know when we go live. It'll probably be Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays for all the RD2L Eastern action. So thank you, Xylem, for helping me out, and we will see you guys later.